Pac-Man is here with another maze game, and it's my Patreon pick of the month as nominated by Patreon user David F. Thank you, David. And that pick is Thunder Castle. And hey, look, it's new, although it looks like it's been kept in a dungeon for quite a number of years. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and take Thunder Castle. Let's pop it in my Intellivision and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Thunder Castle started as a 1982 project under Mattel, but was finished and released by INTV Corp back in 1986, back when the NES was being introduced to America. It was programmed by David Warhol and Connie Goldman. The manual opens with the following: guide your knight through the deadly mazes of Thunder Castle, slaying evil dragons, sorcerers, and demons as you go. Watch out for gates that block your path, magic objects that grant special powers, extra points or extra lives, and magic creatures that energize your knight. Complete all three mazes, forest, castle, and dungeon, and the game starts over at a faster speed. Continue playing, increasing your score until all of your knight's lives are lost. Thunder Castle is a maze game for 1 or 2 players alternating and has one standard mode of difficulty. The game did not originally come with an overlay, but it's fairly easy to control using the disc to move and the side buttons to use an object that you have picked up. The game progresses through 3 settings: the forest, castle, and dungeon. Each section has one maze, but the maze setup can be different from play session to play session. Every maze also has portions that continually open and close, and it is possible to get stuck on one when they close up. Each stage has at least one enemy to defeat and at least one friendly creature that will temporarily energize you when you touch it. The only way to defeat an enemy is to touch it when you're energized. Enemies come in 3 colors. Green enemies are slower than you. When you defeat a green enemy, you get 300 points and a yellow enemy appears, which moves at a similar speed to your knight. Yellow enemies are worth 400 points when defeated and are replaced with red enemies, which move faster than you. Defeat the red enemy and you get 500 points. Once you defeat the final red enemy of a level, you move on to the next level. Clear all 3 levels and you return to the forest at a higher difficulty. In the forest, you face 1 dragon and have 2 bats that can energize you. The castle has 2 enemy wizards and a mouse that can energize you, and the dungeon contains 3 demons and an energizing red skull. Just don't tell Captain America that the red skull helped you. From time to time, objects will appear that can be collected and used by pressing the side button, but you can only hold one of these at a time. The Grail will energize your knight. The crown will freeze the guardians for a few seconds. The necklace will speed your knight up for a few seconds. The lantern will double your knight's energy when energized. The key will let knights move through closed sections, and the ring moves the knight to a random location in the maze. These objects also add points to your score. The first one you pick up is worth 100 points, the second 200 points, and all the following objects within the same maze will add 300 points to your score apiece. There are also 3 objects that can be picked up without replacing the object already in possession. Those include the coins, which add 500 points to your score, the candlestick, which gives you an extra life, and the dreaded comb, which cuts your score in half. You start the game with 4 lives and earn an extra life at 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, and 100,000 points. Graphically speaking, this game is one of the best looking games on the system, especially the level introduction screens. Thunder Castle might very well be my favorite sounding game on the system as well, with music so good that this game could be considered the Intellivision version of Fantasia. Family friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E for everyone rating if it was released today, although the dungeon introduction screen might be creepy for some. At the time I researched on eBay, including shipping, loose copies were going for $15 to $25 and one complete copy sold for $40. So what did I think of Thunder Castle? This game is great. I really enjoy the cat and mouse aspect of the game and how 1 minute you're the mouse and the next you're the cat. It's really balanced very well, although completing the level can take quite a while. But for me, that just adds to the tension and the fun. It's also amazing how well the game controls work, especially considering the disc doesn't always work well for maze games. And as I mentioned, I thought the graphics and sounds were top notch. Are there some changes I would have liked? Sure. Difficulty options would have been nice, as would have been a display showing you what item you are holding, and personally I would have replaced the demons and opening dungeon screen with something a little less dark. But overall, Thunder Castle is an amazing game and a true hidden gem on the Intellivision. So where am I going to rank Thunder Castle? It's so good it's going to battle Burger Time for the top spot of my rankings. And while both games are highly recommended for Intellivision owners, I actually like Thunder Castle more. So out of the 23 games I've now ranked for the Intellivision, Thunder Castle is debuting in the #1 position. Thunder Castle is a true hidden gem and is not only one of the best Intellivision games ever made, but also one of the best maze games for any system. But that's only my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. Check out some of my many other videos and sign up at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer, just like Rick from the Intellivision Aries podcast did, to support the show and gain access to exclusive perks. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, and remember, brushes might be good, but combs are evil.